Welcome to English Story Vault, ready to level up your English. Here, we learn through stories, slow, clear, and fun. Listen, relax, and enjoy the journey. A surprising apology. Something unexpected recently unfolded on social media, the internet platform where people share messages and news. Elon Musk, a highly influential businessman known for his companies like Tesla, electric cars, and SpaceX, rockets, posted a surprising message. Musk, a frequent user of X, formerly Twitter, directed his post toward Donald Trump, the former U.S. president, also a prominent social media presence. Musk and Trump previously had a public disagreement, exchanging critical remarks online. Their online fight was widely observed, highlighting their strained relationship. Then, in a significant turn, Elon Musk posted, "I regret some of my posts about President Trump. They went too far." He expressed remorse for his earlier strong words. This moment was noteworthy. Two powerful figures engaged in a public dispute, with one offering a public apology. Such an event is rare. The message quickly gained traction on X, sparking widespread discussion, news reports, and online commentary. Questions immediately arose. Why did Elon Musk apologize? What will President Trump's response be? Will their relationship mend, or will the conflict persist? This story will delve into these questions, exploring the reasons behind Musk's apology, potential reactions from President Trump, and public sentiment surrounding this news. Musk's brief message carries significant weight, demonstrating the substantial impact of words on social media and the capacity for powerful individuals to apologize. It prompts reflection on power dynamics and relationships. We will continue to follow the unfolding developments in this intriguing situation. Many are eagerly awaiting the next chapter in the relationship between Elon Musk and President Trump following this unexpected apology. The pre-apology conflict. Before the surprising apology, there was a period of intense disagreement between Elon Musk and Donald Trump, largely playing out online. On social media platform X, Mr. Musk posted numerous unflattering messages about President Trump. The conflict began with Musk expressing strong dissent regarding President Trump's policies and plans. He used powerful language, for instance, labeling a significant law an abomination, meaning something terrible or abhorrent. He also criticized President Trump's views on electric vehicles and even suggested another individual would be a more suitable presidential candidate. Briefly, Mr. Musk even called for President Trump's impeachment, though he swiftly deleted those specific posts, while other critical messages remained publicly visible. President Trump, upon seeing Mr. Musk's remarks, reacted with considerable anger. He retorted with his own strong social media post declaring that Mr. Musk was not thinking clearly, had lost his mind, and gone crazy. These were highly public and aggressive counter-replies. President Trump also issued a warning to Mr. Musk, implying that government support and valuable contracts for Musk's companies, like Tesla, could be jeopardized if he did not align with Trump. This clearly indicated President Trump's capacity to influence Musk's business interests. The heated exchange between the two powerful figures persisted for several days, watched by social media users as a prominent public conflict, before Mr. Musk's decision to retract his stance and apologize. Reasons for the apology. Elon Musk's apology to President Trump surprised many, especially given their recent public online dispute where Musk had been sharply critical. His new message, "I regret some of my posts about President Donald Trump last week. They went too far," represented a significant departure. Musk is not typically known for public apologies or easily changing his mind. So, why did he do it? Several factors likely played a role. One primary reason centers on his businesses. Elon Musk oversees major corporations such as Tesla and SpaceX. Operating these large companies is complex, often requiring government assistance or support. Governments also award valuable contracts to companies. A strained relationship with the government or the president can negatively impact business operations. Some speculate that Musk was concerned about potential repercussions for Tesla or SpaceX due to his public feud with the president, who wields considerable power to influence businesses positively or negatively. News sources indicated that investors in Musk's companies felt more confident after his apology, hoping a better relationship with the president would benefit the companies, particularly Tesla. Another possible reason is a simple desire to improve relations with President Trump. Maintaining positive relationships with powerful figures can be advantageous in both business and politics. Perhaps Musk concluded that continuing the conflict was not beneficial for himself or his companies. Disagreeing with a powerful presidential office can create significant pressure. Apologizing might have been Musk's way of de-escalating the situation and building bridges rather than burning them. He likely considered future government support or potential challenges. Thus, Musk's apology appears to be more than just words. It was likely tied to his business interests, the importance of government relations, and the president's influential position. He decided his online comments had gone too far, and it was time to attempt a reconciliation. President Trump's response during a press conference with numerous reporters present, President Trump was asked about Elon Musk's public apology. The news of the apology had been a major story. A reporter inquired if he would speak with Musk. President Trump's initial response was indirect, stating he hadn't thought about it much. He then made an intriguing comment. Maybe he's already called. He directed the reporter to ask Musk if they had spoken and added that he would have no problems talking to him. This was not a clear acceptance or rejection of the apology, leaving his exact feelings unclear. This response contrasted sharply with his previous strong criticisms of Elon Musk, where he had questioned Musk's mental state. Now his words were noticeably softer. He did not overtly attack Musk at the press meeting. Later, President Trump made another brief remark about Musk. Wish Elon well. These statements left many pondering their meaning. Did they signal the end of the disagreement, or merely the beginning of a new phase? President Trump's words offered no simple answer, and the situation remained somewhat ambiguous. Market reactions. The news of Elon Musk's apology to President Trump quickly became a major global story, dominating headlines across television, newspapers, and websites. It sparked widespread discussion, particularly among investors, business leaders, and those in finance who closely monitored the event to understand its potential future implications. Some investors and business professionals expressed relief and optimism following Musk's apology, viewing it as a sign of de-escalation in a public conflict that is generally seen as detrimental to the business environment. There was particular attention on Tesla, Elon Musk's prominent electric car company, which is a significant holding for many investors. Tesla's stock price is often seen as a barometer of market sentiment regarding the company's future prospects. Investors hoped that an improved relationship between Elon Musk and President Trump would benefit Tesla, potentially easing government relations or regulatory hurdles. Government support can be crucial for large corporations like Tesla. The financial markets reacted visibly and strongly to this news. Tesla's stock price appeared to respond directly to the apology. Many market participants viewed this personal apology as a more significant event than other concurrent major news, such as important trade discussions between large countries, which received comparatively less market reaction. This situation highlighted the considerable attention that business and finance professionals pay to the words and actions of influential public figures. When someone like Elon Musk issues a public apology, it can significantly sway investor sentiment and market behavior, fostering either hope or apprehension. In this specific instance, for some, especially those invested in Tesla, the apology seemed to ignite optimism for the company's future trajectory. Potential presidential reactions. Following Mr. Musk's apology, anticipation mounted regarding President Trump's reaction. His responses to apologies are often nuanced. He doesn't always offer a straightforward acceptance. One possible reaction is the cold shoulder, where he might appear indifferent, perhaps saying he's not thinking about Elon or offering a dismissive "wish Elon well" that implies no true reconciliation, acting as if the matter is beneath his concern. Another possibility is mockery. President Trump might publicly ridicule the apology, perhaps joking about Mr. Musk on social media or in public appearances, asserting his dominance. A third potential reaction involves claiming vindication. President Trump might assert that Mr. Musk's apology proves his own strength and victory, implying that Musk seeks reconciliation out of need or recognition of Trump's power. He might use his social media to reinforce this message of his own authority. A fourth, though perhaps less probable response, is a renewed attack on Mr. Musk. If President Trump remains angry, or if Musk takes further actions he dislikes, Trump could resume public criticism, possibly targeting Musk's companies like Tesla or X. President Trump often interprets apologies as a sign of weakness, and he might leverage this moment to display his own strength, not always granting easy forgiveness. He might also expect some form of reciprocal action. Observers are keenly watching to see which approach he will take. The path to reconciliation. After Elon Musk's apology, a major question emerged. Could he and President Trump truly re-establish a working relationship? The public conflict was over, but had the underlying animosity dissipated? It remained uncertain whether President Trump would simply overlook past events. President Trump often views apologies uniquely, sometimes interpreting them as a sign of weakness. For him, a mere apology isn't always sufficient. He doesn't easily forgive and often considers what he can gain or what the other party will do next. Those familiar with President Trump note his inclination for negotiation and deal-making, suggesting he might expect something in return. So, what could President Trump expect from Elon Musk now? He might seek a public demonstration of support, possibly requiring Musk to speak favorably about President Trump publicly or signal loyalty. Such public actions could be highly significant to President Trump. If Musk desires a positive relationship with President Trump, he might need to do more than just apologize on social media. President Trump might observe Musk's subsequent actions, awaiting a clear sign of support. This situation holds considerable importance for Musk's companies, such as Tesla, which often require government cooperation, contracts, or support for new initiatives. A favorable relationship with President Trump could benefit these businesses, while an unfavorable one could create difficulties. The prospect of peace between them hinges on President Trump's expectations and Elon Musk's willingness to meet them. Will Musk offer public support? Will President Trump demand specific concessions? Their relationship could transition from conflict to a conditional agreement, marking a chance for peace, but likely with specific terms attached. It is not a simple conclusion to their disagreement. Lessons from the event. This event provides crucial insights into power and influence. It underscores the significant impact of words spoken by powerful individuals. Elon Musk acknowledging that his comments about President Trump went too far highlights that even highly influential figures must exercise caution in their public statements, as their words affect numerous people and businesses. This is a key lesson from the story. It is rare for one very powerful man to apologize publicly to another, making Mr. Musk's apology a major surprise globally. This action suggests the seriousness of their disagreement and Mr. Musk's desire to alter the situation, perhaps to mend his relationship with the president. This public apology between two famous men was a notable moment. The story clearly illustrates the deep interconnection between business and politics, particularly at high levels. Mr. Musk's large companies, like Tesla and X, often interact with the government, seeking support or approval for projects. A positive relationship with the president can be highly beneficial for business leaders. Mr. Musk may have been concerned that his conflict with President Trump could negatively affect his companies or future business ventures. President Trump possesses the power to either assist or hinder businesses, and the apology suggests Mr. Musk understands this strong link between his public statements, his business interests, and the political sphere. The future of their relationship remains uncertain. Will President Trump fully accept the apology and move past the conflict? President Trump often interprets apologies differently than most people, potentially viewing them as a sign of weakness or an admission of his own strength. He might not simply forgive and forget. Their relationship could transform as a result of this public event, potentially influencing their future interactions on business matters or political support. This story is important because it demonstrates how public words and actions such as apologies unfold between individuals with significant power and influence. It shows that words have power and actions have meaning and consequences. The world is watching to see how President Trump will respond to Mr. Musk's apology. Will he fully accept it? Will he demand something in return? Will he continue to reference their past disagreement? This event offers a lesson in the complex interplay of power, public communication, business, and politics. It shows that even major conflicts between powerful figures can sometimes lead to a step back, like an apology. However, an apology doesn't always immediately resolve everything. The future relationship between Mr. Musk and President Trump remains unknown, depending on their subsequent actions and statements. This story reminds everyone that public words from famous individuals have real-world implications, affecting business, politics, and personal relationships among powerful people. The main lesson is that words can cause significant problems, but an apology can be a necessary step toward resolution, though its success depends on the other party's reaction. When business and politics are closely intertwined, the situation becomes even more intricate and compelling. This event highlights the substantial influence of these two men, whose actions impact news cycles, financial markets, and public discourse. This story is ongoing, and the next developments will further illuminate their relationship and the lasting impact of this public apology, offering further lessons on the realities of power and influence in the modern world.